We're going to go to the forecast. We know we've had some storms hanging around, and Brad is here to talk about that.
Yeah, this is the definition of isolated thunderstorms, guys. We've got 2 whole storms out there. We had one warning, it's now expired, but it was pouring here just a second ago on our Lake Norman camera. You can still see some of the moisture on I-77 there as we look to the north. As we take a look at our Dallas camera, we can look off to the west as well. We've got a new cell developing. You see the first raindrops coming out of there. That's the rain shaft developing from this small shower, which is trying to develop just to the west. So you see this cluster. There's not many out there. In fact, most of you are probably going, what are you talking about rain? There's not a lot out there. Well, Lake Norman has been the hot spot today. We've got a couple clusters of showers and, yes, an embedded thunderstorm moving across Cornelius, heading into northern parts of Cabarrus County. So that's traveling in that direction. Our new cell developing right there, and then these other cells on the other side of Lake Norman. So Lake Norman seems to be the hot spot this evening. Mooresville, Cornelius, Davidson, into the Concord, Kannapolis area. There's the one shower that we saw on camera developing. Another one up there in southeastern parts of Catawba County. So that's all we're seeing out there right now. There's nothing widespread. There are another cluster of storms that could develop to the south, but that's going to stay down there. Our futurecast is actually showing more storms than actually are developing, so don't anticipate a lot of these. But these could perk up a little bit, especially as they get into central North Carolina. But all in all, much calmer this night tonight than we had last night this time. We will see a 20-30% chance of rain here in the next hour. After that, things are much calmer overnight as we fall into the upper 60s. Once the skies clear, make sure you head outside to check the full strawberry moon tonight. That's the full moon in the month of June. It's that name every year because this is the time of year that we have the strawberry harvest. It's technically full at 3:43 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is tonight. That's after midnight. It's actually technically going to be Wednesday, but it does rise around 8:34, excuse me. So that's close to sunset. You will see it rising opposite the sunset tonight. Temperatures falling back down into the upper 60s. We will see temperatures tomorrow back up around 90 degrees. So potentially we could see, again, a pretty warm day tomorrow with temperatures jumping all the way back up close to 90 degrees. Really quickly want to show you that we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning issued for that same cell that we were just tracking. I'm going to show you quickly here. Going to interrupt our weathercast here to show you that severe thunderstorm warning. This is heading into Cabarrus County. So this is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County. That was the storm track I just showed you a second ago. That line is pushing off to the south and east at around 20 to 25 miles per hour. So if you're in Concord, Kannapolis, this is where that storm is. It'll be heading your way shortly, and that storm does have a history of producing damaging winds and some small hail. So that's one of the storms out there that we've been tracking, and it's had a history of producing at least small hail, especially across areas in Lake Norman as it pushes in from the north and west. So severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Cabarrus County. That is going to be up for about another 30 minutes or so. Now, once those storms move out, as we mentioned, things will calm down tonight as this front kind of pushes off to the south and east. High pressure builds in. Hazy, hot, and humid weather is going to continue for the next couple of days. In fact, we'll get into that typical summer pattern. Every afternoon, evening, you'll see these isolated pop-up storms. Today, great example of that. Not everybody sees rain, but you saw a couple strong storms develop out there. Humidity-wise, get ready for super muggy air, especially over the next 7 days going into the weekend. Those temperatures near 90 with this humidity levels going to make it sticky around there. Big ridge of high pressure sitting over the southeast. This will set the stage for some of the hottest weather we've seen so far this season. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Summer is here, folks. Temperatures are going to be spending a lot of the next 7 days close to 90 degrees. And again, every single day there's going to be a chance for a pop-up storm, but certainly will not wash out any one of those days.
Brad, thank you.